Hi Petals, welcome to the channel and welcome to your soul alignment session. So I'm hearing right away that you are being given access to a higher potential future timeline. So it's really important right now that you are paying attention to any inspired ideas, any divine downloads that you are receiving. I'm hearing divine downloads coming through massively here. So you're being given this access via this powerful gateway that is coming through in the form of inspired ideas. So any ideas that you are receiving, even if they feel impossible to achieve, this is because you're being given access to this potential future timeline here, and there's a window of opening of opportunity here. So even if it feels impossible to achieve, that is just a logical mind that is causing a restriction, causing a limitation here, because this is a very divinely guided, divinely aligned, and you're accessing, I'm hearing the quantum field, you're accessing that spiritual portion of the energy centers here. And so therefore it's not going to make logical sense to the human mind, but this is a gateway for you to be able to get there in some way. So by taking small steps and small actions towards those ideas, even if you don't understand where it's leading you or where it's going to take you, you're going to be guided along the way. You're going to be given those synchronicities. You're going to be given those confirmations, like breadcrumbs that are leading you to the full loaf of bread. Wow. What else do we have here that's coming through for the collective? Okay, so let's see what we have here. So right away, we have supported by your ancestors. So your ancestors are supporting you with access to this highest possible future timeline coming through here. It's almost like they're living through you. They're wanting you to achieve something and obtain something that they weren't able to achieve. And so therefore, that's why they are supporting you massively. We also have intuition activation coming through here. Your intuition is ramping up and you're receiving so many different activations when it comes to your intuition right now, when it comes to your clairvoyance, your claircognizance, I'm hearing, clairsentience. It's like across the board. It's all coming through here. We have spiritual quests. You're aligning with a very specific spiritual quest, I'm hearing. It's like you're going on this new journey. I'm being shown the Fool card from the tarot in my mind's eye now, and it's like that adventure. It's like setting sail on an adventure, trying something new, doing things in a different way. And so it's really important here to, approach this from a really optimistic energy. That's something that I'm really feeling here, because this is going to be like a journey where you're going to be learning a lot as well, and there's going to be many lessons that are coming through for you. And it's like the more you tap into that fun, that lighter side, the more that you can really tap into the enjoyment of this, because this is a quest, a special spiritual quest that you are supposed to enjoy. This potential future timeline that is opening up for you is leading you on a varied kind of like trail, I'm hearing, that you're going to incorporate lots of different energies along the way. You're going to come across new energies, new experiences, new people, new situations, and it's all to add to that inner wisdom from your soul. And ultimately it's activating a further wisdom from your soul. We have a gatekeeper guide here who is supporting you along the way as well. So if you're ever needing extra support, make sure you're calling upon your gatekeeper guide. This is the guide that is there to really support you and protect you. The gatekeeper guide has like a strong kind of like Archangel Michael energy coming through here. And they're here to really kind of keep away anything that is sent out to distract you or to keep you from this spiritual quest here. And so along this spiritual quest, it's really important that you keep up your spiritual hygiene, you keep up with your spiritual protection. And this gatekeeper guide is being called forth from your higher self, from your soul, to assist you on this quest, on this new journey that you are embarking upon here. And this is why you're being given activations when it comes to your intuition as well, because these divine downloads are going to be like your GPS system. They're going to be like your sat nav that is going to guide you through this quest. It's going to guide you through the twists and turns, through the obstacles, through the ups and downs. And it's going to be like your guiding light of, I'm being shown like a beacon of light, like a lantern of light that is going to be guiding you through this spiritual quest. So make sure along this journey that you are keeping up with your spiritual practices. You're paying extra attention to the signs, the synchronicities. You're not just passing them off. You're not just saying, oh, well, that was a coincidence, or I don't have time to deal with this. Try to make time to set out each day to kind of reflect over what you are being intuitively guided to look at, to explore, to reflect on, and make sure that you are setting time for meditation as well, really connecting within, connecting to the divine. So let's see what we have here for you. Okay. I'm being shown a cactus as well. So there's something here about a protection coming through here. There's a strong protective energy that is supporting you, that is finding you here. They're saying, look at the bottom of the deck. We've got the great teacher. This is my Yeshua, Jesus energy coming through here. Learn from spiritual experiences. Exactly. This spiritual quest that you are embarking on is really going to add to your wisdom, which is already what we've already mentioned here. And it's because it's awakening a teacher from within. There's a great teacher within you that wants to come forth. If this is something that you have already set about to do, if you are a guide in some way, maybe a healer in some way, I'm being told some of you have healing hands. This is set to ramp up. This is set to elevate, okay? And for those of you who are thinking, I don't want to be a teacher, there is a message here that this is a calling that is awakening from within you. And the more that you traverse along this spiritual quest that you are now embarking on, the more you're going to be pulled in this direction, and it's going to resonate for you, okay? And it's going to feel like this is your calling. The sacred geometry flower of life, that symbol sacred geometry, will be really effective for you to connect with and to work with and to utilize along this journey. And it's going to be very healing for you, and it's going to be very transmuting for you as well. And it's very much going to be needed, because along the spiritual quest, along the spiritual journey, there are trials and tribulations that find us, that come our way, that are sent our way to take us off course, to distract us. And that's not to instill an energy of fear. By any means, my readings are never about fear, but they're about awareness, and they're about guidance. And, you know, unfortunately, there are positive and negative polarities in the world that we live in currently, and so we have to kind of be prepared for that as well, which is why you're being given, you know, this Jesus energy, this Yeshua energy, the Gatekeeper guide energy, the ancestral support. You know, you've really got a strong armor around you supporting you as well. So make sure you're also co-creating with your own spiritual protection and finding what feels good for you and feels right for you. So we have here the sun, enjoy success and happiness, gorgeous. And we have mountains, stand your ground. So there's something that you have been working towards here. It's like this goal that you've had in mind, and it has embodied the energy of the sun, this energy of vitality, this energy of uplifting, excitement, possibility, like this wondrous energy of all the possible outcomes that can happen, the beautiful experiences that you can tap into, the achievements that you can master and obtain. And this has been your focus. You've really been trying to focus on this. But I can see there has been very difficult challenges that have come across your way here that almost have tried to kind of pull you away from this sun energy. So you may have found along your recent journey that you've had to face various different ups and downs with the mountain energy. You've had to go high, you've had to go low, and it's kind of been a bit of a roller coaster energy here. But ultimately, you've not lost sight of this sun. You've not lost sight of your end goal, even on some days when the sun disappeared and you couldn't find the sun, you couldn't see it, but you knew that it was there. Somewhere in your soul, your heart, your inner being, you could feel that sun energy still there. And no matter whether you could see it or not, you could see the potential to getting there or not, you knew. You never gave up hope. You never gave up that vision that you can get to that sun, you can obtain the sun, no matter the challenges that have come your way. So this is confirmation here that you've really been successfully overcoming your challenges, and you're on the path here to successfully overcome your challenges. But don't forget what we said, the spiritual quest that you are on here is very much a initiation, I'm hearing, and it's a pathway where you're going to be integrating a lot of lessons because you're going to need them, because you're stepping into that teacher archetype, that teacher energy, to help others with what you have learned. And the situations that you have been in are going to show others how they can get to where they want to get to as well. So we also have the Oracle coming through here, wait for important information. And we have the Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So there's very much kind of a balancing energy coming through here. And you are really, with the Oracle energy coming through here, wait for important information. This is coming back to the intuition activation. You're going through some sort of activation here when it comes to your intuition, your third eye, your ability to see clearly. And what I often find when that is happening, sometimes it can feel like our intuition is broken or it's being taken offline. And that's because this activation, it like momentarily needs to kind of reboot. If we think about updating a computer, we have to do the updates and then we have to restart. And sometimes we have to restart the system more than once. And so things aren't working optimally for a brief period of time, and things might feel like they're a bit funky, a bit distorted. And, you know, especially with all the energies that we have been experiencing recently as well, you know, I feel like this has been a strong energy in the collective of things being taken offline, but it's so that it can be rebuilt even stronger, it can be updated, it can be recalibrated, and it can come back online more fully and completely. And you're being guided here during this time, just during this time of the waiting process, whilst your intuition is coming back on board more fully and completely, to make sure that you are working with grounding, because there's something here that you are working through on an energetic level that you are releasing. I'm being shown snake energy here. It's like I'm being shown a python, actually, a python. I'm not sure what the spiritual symbolism is for a python, but there's a strength here, but there's a strength in the release, I'm being told. There's a strength in the release. So allow things to release, allow yourself to shed old skins, old versions of self, because there's a strength that is building, that is emanating from this. And you're going to be coming back a lot more stronger, a lot more stable. And whilst you're waiting for this to come through, like we said, really focus on that root chakra, grounding your energy, because there's a lot of spiritual energy coming through. There's a lot of astral energy that is coming through here. And I feel like your ego may have been taking over whilst in this kind of momentary offline, you know, your intuition being taken offline. It's not that your intuition disappeared. Your intuition was still there, but you may not have felt like you had full access to it. And this could have manifested as doubting your intuition, being confused about what was your intuition and what was fear, and not being able to trust your intuition. And this has allowed your ego in some way to kind of like roam free in a way, and kind of it's added to some sort of confusion here that you have. And it's because the ego is wanting to be right. The ego is wanting to be right, and that's why it's been coming forward in full force whilst your intuition has been recalibrated. But I see this being balanced out here. And in the meantime, if you've been struggling with this, if you're resonating with this, make sure that you are taking time out to ground your energy, to really, you know, not overthink situations, not to get too carried away with that overthinking mind. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the seer, exactly. See beyond the current situation. So even if things look one way on the surface, there's kind of like a mirage energy coming through here. And whilst your intuition is being brought back online, you're being guided to trust within and try to quieten the ego as much as possible. Because ultimately the ego just wants to keep us safe, but it can keep us in that energy of restriction, and sometimes even the energy of fear and worry and anxiety, because we know deep within that what we're being told by the ego is not correct, but it's causing some sort of confusion here. but you are receiving a stronger activation when it comes to your seeing abilities, when it comes to your clairvoyance. And remember what we said as well, like, just because it doesn't make logical sense, it doesn't mean that it's not true, it doesn't mean that it's not accurate, or it doesn't mean that it's not the path that you should follow. We have the wise one here, grow within your current situation. This is exactly what we've been saying, this wisdom that is coming through from within your soul, the wisdom of your ancestors supporting you here. Owls could be significant, crows or ravens could be significant here. There's something about using black tourmaline, working with like beads or spheres of black tourmaline. I'm not sure if you have like a bracelet or something with black tourmaline, like a beaded, like a sphere. That's coming through here. Maybe some of you scry with like a black obsidian or black tourmaline sphere. There's something about that here. It's like this black mirror energy is coming through. It's like mirroring something to you, but it's like clearing away the toxicity. It's clearing away the negative energy. And it's enabling you to see through something more clearly. Wow. Working with veils as well, like veiling your energy, veiling your crown, because we saw a veil with the seer card here, right? And there's a veil here on the oracle card as well. I also feel like there's like throat chakra recalibration coming through here as well. There's something about your throat chakra. Maybe you felt like you've not been communicating clearly enough, or you've not been able to communicate in some way, like you've been misunderstood. There could be woundings that are coming back through from being misunderstood. And there's a healing that's coming through here now. It's like, it's okay to release this. It's okay to let this go. To offer this up to the divine for transmutation. Oops, we just got a card that flew out there. Just give me a second. Okay, there was a couple of cards there, so I'm not going to take them. I'm going to reshuffle that. So can we get some supporting energies here, please? Supporting energies, what wants to come through? Okay, wow. We have Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. What were we saying? There's a teacher that is awakening from within you here, a great teacher awakening, and this is why I got the message of an initiation. So thank you so much for that confirmation there. Light initiation, you're going through an initiation, and look, this is sitting right underneath the sun energy. You're going to be able to align here with your success and happiness on a deeper level. And this is why this download came through right at the beginning of your session, which was you're being given access to this higher potential timeline, future timeline. And it's because there's a timeline that is opening up here where you are a great teacher. You're a great master of something. And it's within your ability and soul blueprint to activate this and to become this great teacher, to become this great master in however way you are doing it, whether you are some sort of guide, whether you write a book, whether you hold a high position and you are wanting to share your wisdom and share what it is that you know. There's something here about passing on your information. And there's a divine magic that is coming through here. A divine magic that you are being supported with, and it's almost like this divine magic is bringing with it something unexpected, but like in a miraculous way, like you didn't understand, or your logical mind wouldn't understand how this can come through. We have Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. We've got so much references here when it comes to Egypt, ancient Egypt. You've definitely got a strong connection with ancient Egypt. The Merkaba is coming through here. So you've got two sacred geometry symbols coming through for you. You had the flower of life, and now you've got the Merkaba coming through here. Sacred geometry could be something you already work with, but this is going to be incredibly activating for you to look into. You're being guided now to anchor something down, and this is why we were getting the energy of the root chakra coming through. You're grounding something down, and this is a part of your soul mission, to ground something down, and it's a divine download. You're bringing it through from the higher realms, and you're grounding it into the physical reality. Some of you could work with Isis, Aset, the Egyptian goddess. That energy could be very supportive for you. Some of you could work with Thoth as well. We do have the Sword of Light on the bottom of the deck. Divine protection, cut cords and breakthrough energy. Archangel Michael energy coming through here. Gatekeeper guide energy coming through here. Look at all this fire. Look at all this sun energy. You're really being connected right now with the energy of the sun. And you're being guided to connect with the central sun as well. This has been a message that has been coming through for a couple of my personal clients, and I've been noticing it coming through very strongly. I feel a lot of solar activations coming through. Solar energy is increasing and ramping up. And it's really going to help us to stay grounded through this time of activation. Because sometimes it can feel uncomfortable, it can feel confusing, it can feel like what's going wrong with me, but there's nothing wrong here. Something is activating, something is coming online here, and there's a divine protection around you. You're being assisted here when it comes to breaking through something, when it comes to cutting a cord to something that was restricting you, something that was holding you back. Some of you could work with Gaia as well. I feel like there's a calling coming through from Gaia right now. There's a strong Mother Gaia calling coming through, and it's bringing souls together. It's bringing souls together to come together, to stand up, to bring forth these changes, to bring forth these activations via powerful initiation gateways is something that I'm hearing here. Wow. So let's see, what other guidance do we have here? What other guidance do we have here? What wants to come through? Wow, we have the Shekinah, sacred self. Look, we've got another dove of peace coming through, another white dove. We saw that with the great teacher energy on the bottom of the deck earlier on in this reading. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yes, express your gifts. You are the oracle to bring forth some energetic codes, energetic information, and it's coming through in the form of your energy. It's coming through in the form of your frequency by just you being who you are. We have another Merkaba code there coming through. The Merkaba is incredibly significant for you here. Allow yourself to express your gifts, and don't worry about any form of judgment that could be coming from others. There may also be an energy of judgment that's coming from yourself as well, but don't forget, this is the ego energy that is coming through here. And this is going to dissipate the more that you tap into your higher self, the more that you tap into your soul, your spirit, your heart, the more you're going to be able to quieten this ego mind. And you're not going to worry about what people think or what others think, or this judgment that you may even have on yourself as well. You're being guided to flow with the energies. Dancing could be very energetically clearing for you as well, if you're able to dance, or if you're able to move your limbs, your arms or legs. Even if you're not able to dance, if you can sit there and move your arms or legs, or if you can even visualize it if you're not able to do that. Just visualize yourself dancing, visualize yourself being wild and free. That's going to be incredibly powerful for you as well. Okay. Wow, we have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. Exactly. Psychic insight, your third eye, your vision, your intuition is going through this divine upgrade. So know that if you're feeling a bit cloudy in your intuition right now, if your ego has been loud recently, know that this is just for a recalibration. There's been a lot that you have been releasing. There's been a lot of karma that you have been clearing, I'm hearing. And this is also for your ancestors as well. It's not just for yourself. So this work has been very heavy. But don't forget what we said. Keep focusing on the energy of the sun there. Don't lose sight of that sun. Whatever that sun is for you, your goal, your vision, your dream, your most optimal, highest timeline, don't lose sight of that. And know that your third eye is opening, it's activating. We've got more crow energy, more raven energy coming through here. And you're being given truths as well. You're being shown truths. And you're being guided to rise above drama. If any of these truths are activating or instigating or catalyzing some kind of drama, either within yourself or around you, you're being guided to rise above this, to maintain this peacekeeper energy, the balance, the equilibrium, and don't react. Because reacting to that drama is just going to keep you in that lower frequency that you're actually really moving away from here, you're moving out of, and you've already done this, but there is this energies, like I said, along the spiritual quest that can sometimes try to pull us back in or distract us, even momentarily. And you don't want anything to distract you right now, because this is your time. This is your time to take what it is that you're wanting to tap into. We have the cloak of wisdom here coming through. We've got more cloak energy coming through. Solar plexus here is activating, but look, more yellow energy from the sun. You already know the answers you seek. Trust what you know. Exactly. You already know. Trust what you know. Quieten that ego. Tap into that sun energy, that solar plexus. And underneath that, we've got the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yes, look, you're being divinely supported, angelically supported. And it's like we said, with the divine magic energy coming through here, it's almost like miraculous coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that, everything is in divine order. Everything is for to show us something, to illustrate something. And so it's going to feel quite miraculous. So allow yourself to believe, to tap into the hope, the possibility. Believe in yourself, and look what we have. We've got a snake here, snake energy coming through. So there's a lot of kundalini here as well, kundalini activations, kundalini awakening coming through here, I'm feeling as well. And that is definitely something that is not easy to traverse through. And this could be energies that you come across along this spiritual quest that you are now embarking on. And remember what we said, try to keep and tapping into, those lighter energies of possibility, of fun, of enjoying the journey. And taking note of everything that you are experiencing along the way, because it's adding to what you're going to be able to show to others, to share with others. And wait for the important information that is coming through from your soul, from your spirit, from your divine connection. Strong angelic support here around you as well, my loves. This is really beautiful energy coming through. Such a powerful reading today. I really hope that this has brought you the confirmation, the clarity, the guidance, and the activations that you were needing today on a soul level. And if this message has resonated for you, and if you would like to claim any of this energy, drop a sun emoji in the comment section and let me know. And please feel welcome to share anything that you would like to share about this session, about your spiritual quest. I always love to check in with you and read all about you and your journey. It's always fascinating to hear from you. And thank you so much for tuning in today, my loves. I am wishing you all the best. If you do want to book a personal and private session with me, you can find my website in the description box, where you'll be able to see all of the services that I currently offer and book with me directly there. And if you'd like to join our beautiful Soul Community newsletter, you can also access that via my website as well. And I'm wishing you all the best and sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye.